Hey guys, Charles here from worshipguitarskills.com, back again with another video lesson for you. Now at this channel, our main aim is to equip and empower worship guitarists to be able to play with more control and confidence. And one of the things that comes up a lot is how do you make the jump between rhythm and lead if you're just a one guitar band, right? If you only got one electric in the band, well, that's what I'm going to show you in this video, is how you can still play your low end chords to still have that fullness, but how you can incorporate some melodic elements within your playing. And we're going to look at the song This Is Amazing Grace. This is not the exact guitar part that they played. There's some of the melodies that are similar. And what I find sometimes when you're playing guitar parts, it's great to play the exact part as it was played in the album, but a lot of times it's not really that practical, because they've done a bunch of overdubs and there's a bunch of guitars playing on the album, or in a lot of cases like Elevation Worship or Bethel or whatever the case may be, they've got two electrics as well. Now if you're just in a one electric guitar band, what do? Well, that's what I'm going to show you in this part. Let me play through the chorus section with a little part that I composed using the melodies from the song, by just kind of changing the voicings on the guitar a little bit. And we played the song yesterday. It worked really well. You still have the low end with the chords, and then you've still got some of those melodic hooks as well on the guitar. So let me show you how to do that, and then afterwards we'll break it right down. Alright, so there you've just heard the part that's obviously over the chorus. So the song is This Is Amazing Grace. Let's look at the chords. It's basically a 1, 4, 6, 5 progression in the key of B flat. So we've got B flat, power chord, and we've got E flat. Then we have G minor, which I'm just playing a power chord, and then we have F. So those are our four chords: B flat, E flat, G minor, and F. So for the B flat section, they've got this melody going on. All right, so it's kind of cool when you're doing that with octaves, right? There's a couple of approaches in which you can do that, but I like it if you're playing chords and then when you go to doing a melodic thing, to keep the octaves going, because if you just do the single notes, you lose some of that bottom end. So if I were to just do single notes, it'll sound something like this. It still sounds cool, but check it out with the octaves. And then I just go back down to the B flat again. So I'm playing a B flat power chord. And then on the 8th fret, I'm playing an octave. The 6th fret, an octave. And in the 5th fret, an octave. So it's F, E flat, D. Those are the notes. Right, I'll play it once more. Alright, so when you're playing these octaves, just make sure that you pay attention to your string muting. You only want to hear the two notes that you're fretting, and everything else is muted. If it's not muted, it will sound like this. Alright, that's obviously terrible, and that's why string muting is such an essential technique. Okay, so that's the B flat portion. Then I go to E flat. Now what I'm doing there, very simple. It's an E flat power chord again. So then my notes go up to F and back down to E flat. that's basically that. But instead of playing the E flat octave again, I'm playing the E flat power chord just to fill out that voicing, because I've still got those melodic notes going. So you see I'm doing the melodic part and then a chord. So if I put that together, the B flat and the E flat, it's going to sound like this. Okay, and then just a little bit of a build with some accents there. Then when we go to the G minor, I opted to play this G over here as a power chord. So it's the 5th, 7th, and 8th frets on the D, G, and B strings. Now this octave is a little bit different because it's now spanning, you've got 2 frets in the middle instead of 1 fret open in the middle. So you're going to go from your lowest finger is going to be on the 8th fret, then the 7th fret, and then the 5th fret. So, and then I'm doing the same as I had with the E flat. Once I get to this note, I don't just play the octave, I go back into the chord. So I've got chord, melody, back to chord. And then for F, okay, so I'm playing an F power chord. And then that same octave shape that's happening here, which will be on fret 7 with my first finger, 8, and then 10. And that's basically it, right? So if I just do the G and the F, the G minor and the F portion, it's going to sound like this. And you've seen a theme happening over here, right? So I'm playing the melody, and then I go to the chord, then I play the chord, the melody, chord, 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 and then the chord, the melody, back to a chord. Okay, so whenever I've finish playing the melody, I go into a chord of some kind. So for the B flat, I'm going back down to the B flat here. For E flat, I'm obviously just playing E flat again. For G, I'm gonna go back to G again. And then for F, because I'm going up, so instead of just playing the octave, I'm playing a chord here, which is 8-8, or rather 10-10, 13-13. Alright, so that gives me a nice full power chord section together with some of these octaves that's hinting, or that basically echoes that melody there. If I just play power chords, it'll sound like this. Alright, so now let's do it with that melodic movement using the octaves like I've shown you, and you can hear the difference. Alright, so as you can see, when you're adding that melodic movement, it just adds another level to the playing there, because it's not just the chords that's driving the sound, but we've got some of that melodic information happening there, which in my opinion just adds a nice touch. Especially if you don't have a full band, then the electric guitar can perform some of that melodic function without losing the bottom end. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If this is your first time here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, you'll get notified whenever we release new lessons like this. And obviously we put a lot of time, effort and attention into this video, so it'll mean the world to us. If you found value from this video, leave us a comment and share this with another guitarist that will find value from this. And then in the description, you can check that for some additional resources that you can use to equip and empower yourself as a worship guitarist to really level up your skill, and most importantly, to find a way that you can activate and release your unique sound, because there's only one of you, and it's important that you get technique and understanding of your guitar so that you can go ahead and release that sound. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the lesson. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.